I'm going to try my best to review this game without using the word wonderful, although that's going to prove to be a little bit difficult. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back. It's me, Addy, again, and today I'm going to be reviewing Super Mario Bros. Wonder. Alright, hold on, that doesn't count. I may have said the word wonder, but not wonder plus what you feel when you eat a whole-ass burrito, or in this case, a mushroom. But goofiness aside, Super Mario Bros. Wonder is an epic return by Nintendo to the 2D side of the beloved Mario franchise. And yeah, we have technically had a couple of 2D Mario games come out in recent memory in the form of the Mario Maker games. However, those ones don't really count in my opinion, since they're a totally different style of play from the more classic beginning, middle, and end Mario games where you've got to stomp through a bunch of Goombas, through a bunch of different worlds, to eventually kick Bowser's ass. Mario Bros. Wonder brings back that formula that I myself haven't experienced in over 13 years since New Super Mario Bros. On the Nintendo DS, of which I have many fond and nostalgic memories. Granted, it's not my favorite Mario game of all time, that title goes to Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga, and it's not my favorite 2D Mario game of all time, that title goes to Mario vs. Donkey Kong, which I believe they're remaking for the Switch. Oh my god, I need that game right now. But nevertheless, New Super Mario Bros. On the DS, as well as its counterparts on the Wii and Wii U, are built in the image of the original 85 Super Mario Bros. Game that revived the games industry and made Italian plumbers eating and jumping on mushrooms the coolest thing ever.
Luigi, we got a broken dishwasher at the Riverfront Cafe.
So there's really nothing bad you can say about these games at the end of the day. They're good, wholesome reminders that when it comes to video games, we're just here for a fun time. And I'm happy to say that Nintendo still hasn't forgotten about that when it comes to Super Mario Bros. Wonder. And I don't think they ever will. This game is just about everything you'd expect from an evolution of the realm of New Super Mario Bros. Games. You've got new features in this experience that dramatically add to an experience you're already familiar with, and that experience you're already familiar with retains just about everything you know and love, which is exactly what a successor should do. So what exactly is going on in this game? This time around we've got Mario, or Luigi, or Yoshi, or a whole bunch of these characters, depending on who you choose to play, traveling to the neighboring Flower Kingdom. Bowser's back, he's up to no good, he plans on enslaving the flowery populace with the power of heavy metal music, which if you ask me, sounds like a pretty good time and something that I probably wouldn't object to. That's just me. And so naturally, you've got to venture through a total of 8 unique worlds to put a stop to his madness. By the way, off topic, I've noticed that ever since Jack Black took on the role of Bowser in the Super Mario Bros. Movie, Bowser has always been way more of this musically inclined metalhead ever since, especially in this game, which is pretty awesome to see, and I hope they keep that up for the character. So each world you play through in the Flower Kingdom is a mixture of familiar staple locations in other Mario games like your usual snowy biome, desert biome, lava realm, and so on, each with their own unique levels and a final boss battle against the adorable Bowser Jr. to work through. But in this game, you've also got some brand spanking new areas and thematic concepts never seen before, like this one maple syrup world? Is this Canada? Hell yeah, represent. And all these worlds connect back to this one central archipelago that serves as a sort of hub with its own set of levels to play through. And naturally, the levels themselves are where the fun lies in Super Mario Bros. Wonder. Because this time around, you don't just have the usual play space of going left to right through a level with the occasional detour through the skies or through underground pipes, but you also get to warp the level entirely through collecting these brand new items called Wonder Flowers, which create these huge colorful set pieces for you to experience within the level you're already working through. So in a way, you're creating another level within a level, which pretty much makes it levelception in a way. And in these insanely colorful psychedelic sequences that are created as a result of Luigi, not Mario because I didn't play as him, tripping on flowers as opposed to mushrooms unlike the average Italian plumber, you get to experience some truly breathtaking things like riding dragons, turning into Goombas, changing the game into a top-down experience, playing Limbo, and my personal favorite, engaging in these epic musical numbers where everything in the level moves in sync with the beat. Yeah, I was speechless and honestly quite emotional the first time I saw that. What? Jeez, man. I was gonna fucking cry. I'm sorry. I don't know why that got me a little emotional. I was speechless. Oh, man. That's probably one of the most beautiful things I've seen in Mario. Jeez.
You don't sing that every day.
You don't. I'm pretty sure that the 60 to 70 main levels that I worked through in this game offered me largely unique wonder segments that I hadn't seen before in all my time playing up until that point. And in each and every single one of these instances, I always had a big ol' grin on my face. The novelty of collecting Wonder Flowers in this game never truly wore off, and having to wonder, right, get it, wonder, Oh, okay. What trippy encounter I was going to run into in each new level with each new flower never stopped being a joy. The flowers make up a bulk of the fun you'll have in this game, and so if there's one big thing I want you guys to take away from this review, is that no matter what level you're currently on in this game, do not miss out on snagging the flowers. It might be easy to, considering that some of them are a little harder than others to find, but no matter what, always make the effort to find them or replay the levels to find them because, oh my god, they add so much to the experience. Now, the Wonder Flowers themselves will eventually lead you to picking up a Wonder Seed, of which there are a total of 2 to 3 per level, with one of them always being obtained by you upon completing the level as normal. And when you're not playing through the levels, you'll be spending some time on the world map, occasionally using these seeds to unlock even more levels, and of course new worlds. And what I really like about the 3D world in this game is that unlike in the previous ones, you're not always confined to the usual dotted line that spans each level. You can move up, down, left, right, diagonally, and even continue jumping up and down. Really, you can go anywhere, which not only enables you to find some pretty snazzy secrets hidden beneath or behind certain objects in this map, but also partake in special levels where you'll have unique challenges to beat, like Racing Wiggler, the classic yellow centipede, which was my personal favorite of the special events, as well as time trials where you have to defeat a certain number of foes in a certain amount of time, and also badge trials where you get to test out one of many different badges that give you special buffs as you play through the game. I honestly thought the badges were all pretty awesome, and I found myself so eager to try out each new one I got, and eager to keep swapping them around for the level at hand and the style of play it demanded of me to make things easier. What's also neat is that there are plenty of these vendors you can visit throughout the world map where you can spend special purple coins you get on top of the regular golden ones in each level to occasionally buy more of these badges, as well as more Wonder Seeds, Standees, which are things you can place during online play to goof around with other players, and 1-ups. The latter of which I felt was kind of vestigial in this game. Like, it feels weird that we still have 1-ups in Mario, even though the penalty for running out of lives in the more recent games, and especially this one, doesn't feel like more than just a slap on the wrist, since all it entails is you having to restart a level with all your checkpoint progress gone. Which, I mean, hey, that isn't so bad at all, considering the level isn't insanely long or anything, and I can just make all that progress pretty easily again. But whatever, this isn't really an issue or anything by any means, and it's cool in a way to see that this game holds onto every little staple element that makes a Mario game a Mario game. It doesn't abandon anything from the classics. Like, when you work through each level, you've still got the classic mushroom power-ups that make you a big boy, as well as the fire flower power-ups that make you a big boy that can shoot things. And of course, because this is a new Mario game, we've got brand spanking new power-ups that can turn you into a big boy that can shoot bubbles, a big boy with a drill hat that can drill things, and an even bigger boy that's a whole ass elephant that can smack and whack folks with its trunk and the water from its trunk. Animal-based power-ups aren't anything new to the Mario franchise. Like, you've seen the Tanuki and cat before, and now you've got an elephant. And I have to say that Nintendo are yet to drop the ball with these wacky ideas for transformations, because they were fun as hell then, and they're fun as hell now too. And that's really what Mario is all about in the end. It's a mishmash of these weird, wacky, goofy ideas that don't make a lick of sense on paper, but somehow do in execution, and in the most fun way possible at that. Ultimately, Super Mario Bros. Wonder is a blend of classic and novel elements, and you'll even notice that with some of the smaller things as well, like the enemies, many of whom you'll recognize from the older games, and many of whom you won't, but will get to know very quickly and painfully. Look at him, so happy. He's like, which Goomba am I gonna eat today? Not this one, you're not. Get fucked. Oh, what the son of a bitch. I didn't think he would actually get on the platform with me. I don't know why I thought that. The same could be said for the music, which I had a field day pointing out whenever I noticed many remixes of some of the classics, and which I just thoroughly enjoyed overall. Even when hearing some of the new tracks, the music never fails to disappoint. And the countless animations were freaking amazing too, in an already really beautiful and vibrant looking game in general. They really did look as adorable and clean as always, with that Nintendo polish when it comes to a Mario game. But overall, all these tiny details are things that have never once disappointed me in Mario games, and they continue to not disappoint, just like with the rest of the game. Even the difficulty was something that did not disappoint and even took me off guard. For the most part, this game is about as challenging as any other 2D Mario game you've probably played in the past, which leans more towards the easier side of things, I would say. And I wouldn't say it's much harder here, but if you are looking for a challenge outside the scope of what you would expect, then there's a whole ass optional world dedicated specifically to giving players the hardest possible experience. I mean, shit, look at the star ratings for the difficulty in these missions. They certainly don't lie, and believe me, I speak from experience. We almost made it. My hands. Oh, I'm sad. I've finished all the main levels and as many of the optional levels as I could in Super Mario Bros. Wonder, but there's still so much for me to accomplish here with the levels I didn't find, the Wonder Seeds I didn't collect, and I even have yet to try out some of the other characters too. Of course, played the whole game as my favorite dude Luigi, but I'd love to jump back in and play as one of the many beloved Yoshis who apparently have unique gameplay mechanics in this one where they don't take damage but don't transform with power-ups, which sounds really interesting, and it would be kind of cool to check that out and maybe also see what the co-op experience is like, which is something else I didn't give a shot since. But in the end, you guys, every second of Super Mario Bros. Wonder was a magical one for me. Fun, innovation, and nostalgia come together here to create this pure, wholesome energy that permeates the experience and serves as a testament to why the Mario franchise brings timeless joy to so many people, myself included. Nintendo most certainly haven't lost that spark when it comes to the 2D facet of the series, and I am so glad to see it return in the way that it did after so long. For that reason, I have to be honest with you guys when I say that Super Mario Bros. Wonder is a must-play masterpiece. This game really is wonderful. Damn it, I failed the challenge. I said the word. Oh god. But can you really blame me though? I would say definitely go out and get this game. It doesn't matter what age you are. It doesn't matter what your gaming tastes are. Super Mario Bros. Wonder, just like the games before it, truly does continue its tradition of bringing people together through its underlying goal of just being a fun time that creates good memories. And that's what we're all after at the end of the day, whether we're gamers or not. And what I'm after at the end of the day, specifically today, is a complete review video on Super Mario Bros. Wonder for you guys, which you guys can hopefully enjoy. So I'm going to end things here and get this review video on the channel for you all. And with that said, thank you all so much for watching yet another one of these review videos today, folks. That always means the world to me. If you did enjoy it, please do leave a like on this video and be sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And if you want to catch my full live playthroughs of all the games I review here, including this one, then also check out my live stream over on twitch.tv/irritableidian. Link is in the description. And do me a solid and drop me a follow over there. I'd love to catch you guys while I'm live. But until the next one, folks, stay happy, stay healthy, stay positive, and as always, keep on keeping on.